Alright folks, we're back out with the little electric Twinstar. After those last two flights, I contacted Great Plains and let them know what was going on with the, seemed like it was tail heavy. And they went ahead and got together with the people that designed this airplane and came up with the conclusion that the motors have to be tilted down a -5 degrees. So what I did, I just went ahead and put two washers, a washer behind the top of the motor mounts to cock them down some. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I'm going to go ahead now. I went ahead and set my elevator trim to neutral. I'm going to give it this flight and see what it does. But yeah, they should have had that built into that firewall, but they didn't. So that's something you will have to do with this airplane. All right, let's see here. Got a little crosswind. When it shoots up like that, it's usually an indication that it's going to go climb. I didn't give it, and sure enough, it's still climbing. God, dog, I'm gonna have to give this thing, stick another washer behind there. Now I'm at like not even quarter throttle right now. God, dog it. Like it didn't make a change at all. It didn't make any difference at all. Yeah, basically they didn't design the firewalls at an angle. You have to put at least a couple of washers. I would go with 3 and go from there. It's like I didn't do anything. It's like I didn't put any washers at all. I've got all my down elevator again in there just to fly straight, and that's at a low speed. If I go ahead and do any kind of half throttle or anything, it wants to climb. Look at that. Sign, I'm flying that sign. I'm just keeping it a little high. I still haven't been able to get really comfortable with this airplane. Yeah, so there's no sense in putting lead or anything else in the front because it's still going to climb. I've been through that already. I'm gonna stick 2 more washers. I might have 3 washers in there, and then if it wants to come down some, I'll just give it a little up elevator because it's right now I have all my down elevator and I'm flying it with the down stick. Elevator stick, so it's not comfortable flying like it is. This is a 3-cell 5,000 milliamp 40C pack, so it's not a small pack. It's a big pack, but it doesn't matter. Crosswind going on right now. Let's see. Can't seem to get my landings right with this airplane. I don't know. This is probably just me. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all see if y'all can even see the how much these motors are angled down. They're actually hitting the ground. The props. Unbelievable. I don't know, I may have knocked my mains maybe bent back a little bit. They are, but not much. Very little. So I put a little bigger tire. I put a half-inch bigger tire on this because on a grass runway, I had a feeling it would want to. This props would be real close to the ground. But yeah, it's a heck of an angle in there right now. But I'm gonna have to go more. It's not gonna work. Dog it. Let's see here. Go ahead and land over there. Lanes are pretty good. That's not that bent back very little. Just the grass is not cut. God, dog it. Oh boy. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to go down quite a bit with that. I'm gonna go ahead and give some more. So I'm gonna go into my sub trim and give some more down the elevator. I can maybe dial out the main trim. That's a lot. God, dog. It virtually takes away all my up. Because you're gonna find on this plane, you do not want to put a whole lot of throw on none of the control surfaces. I mean, this thing is very sensitive. I have Expo in there, and it's just very touchy on the controls, so you definitely want to make sure you're careful with that. I may have given it too much. And that's literally how much movement you want. I mean, it's just but it's causing a problem with the landings. That's the problem, because it, yeah, I'm gonna have to just go ahead and put some more washers behind that, because I don't want to have to adjust the way this thing flies with my surface controls. I need to get it right. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do one more flight. Okay, we're about to do flight number 2. Yep, and after this, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and add 3 washers at the top of each motor mount. So, I have a lot of down elevator built in manually right now. Doesn't give you very much up to flare when you're coming in for a landing. That's the downside of that. That's why you've got to angle those motors down. I'm still trimming it. See, now it's wanting to come down because I gave it quite a bit of manual up. I mean manual down. half throttle flying. That's what I'm doing. Just that. Actually, it's a little bit below half. It's going to the birds over there. I haven't seen those things around in a long time. This is another 5,000 milliamp free cell pack. Yeah, well, it's pretty choppy, to say the least. Not bad once you fly it a little bit. You get the thing right, balanced correctly. But it's still, like I said, I'm going to put those other washers so I can dial out all that down elevate I have in there. That'll allow me to have a little more flare when I come in for my landing, up flare. Attempt to come in for a good landing. I just have so little up elevator to flare with. It's hard. You almost have to come in a very, very slow descent, and this thing wants to drop like a rock, so it's hard to do that. Such a little airplane, it's in light. God darn, see that? It just drops, man. I had a little power going to it and it still dropped. It wants to pull to the right really hard when taxiing. I'm cutting the grass, man. God dog it. I'm cutting the grass. I don't know what to do about that. I already went up a ½ inch bigger on the tire, so I don't know. Yeah. The mains are cocked back a little bit. It's very weak wire. They could have went with a little one size bigger wire than they did, but it's a new plane on the market. It just, I guess, got to work the bugs out of it. I don't know. Find better pilots than me, huh? Yeah, that's a cockpit full of battery, buddy. Yep, need to bring these down another good bit. Fun little plane to fly. It's just a lot of work. I mean, honestly, I can take me half the time to assemble my twin stick than it did this. There's just a lot of little bitty things that you got to do this. But I have down deflection right now. My elevator is deflected down to just get it to fly level. So these will have to come down even more. That's a lot already. God dog it. But that's the only way you can get this thing to fly right. Yep. Alright, folks. Enjoyed it. Stuff like that is usually an indication that it's going to go climb. I didn't give it, and sure enough, it's still climbing. God dog, I'm gonna have to give this thing. Have to stick another washer behind there. Now I'm at like not even quarter throttle right now. God dog it. Like it didn't make a change at all. It didn't make any difference at all. And they went ahead and got together with the people that designed this airplane and came up with the conclusion that the motors have to be tilted down a -5 degrees. So what I did, I just went ahead and put two washers, a washer behind the top of the motor mounts to cock them down some. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I'm going to go ahead now. I went ahead and set my elevator trim to neutral. I'm going to give it this flight and see what it does. But yeah, they should have had that built into that firewall, but they didn't. So that's something you will have to do with this airplane. All right, let's see here. Got a little crosswind. I'm going to shoot. Yeah, basically they didn't design the firewalls at an angle. You have to put at least a couple of washers. I would go with 3 and go from there. It's like I didn't do anything. It looks like I didn't put any washers. All right, folks, we're back out with the little electric Twinstar. After those last 2 flights, I contacted Great Plains and let them know what was going on with the. It seemed like it was tail heavy.